outside just making a post. Nigga talk about who they be, homie, know they ain't got no hope. Let they pussy ass pop out, they want to, bet they ass get told. Just keep asking why them niggas ain't dying, cause they
What's going on, Spaz? I appreciate y'all for coming through today, man. Thank y'all for taking y'all time out to come sit down with Vitamin Dope. Let's have a dope conversation.
Thank y'all for having us.
All right. Capri, I would say that you're a cornerstone in this music scene in VA. You host showcases, you do rap challenges, you do those trips, the invasions to other states. Mm-hmm. You also manage artists like NOSLIME, SPAZZ. Mm-hmm. Where did you develop your love in the role that you play for the music artists, and what keeps you going?
Oh man, I mean, what keeps me going, you know, I said this already in just the previous interview, but it's the music, you know what I'm saying? It's the love of the music that keeps me going. I just love Virginia, and I love what our artists bring to the table. And, you know, I just want the world to hear what we got to offer, you know what I'm saying? So that's definitely what keeps me going. But I've always been into music, like even before I was on that, you know, independent artist scene, you know, as a teenager, I was always into hip hop particularly, you know what I'm saying? So I've always had a love for hip hop since I can, long as I can remember. And it just transpired over, you know, into the independent scene.
So yeah, so what it sounds like is, you know, it's a lot of dope artists here.
Absolutely.
And you just want them to get their time to shine.
Absolutely.
And get that spotlight, because you know they deserve it for real.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Do you remember the very first showcase that you hosted?
I do. The very first showcase that I hosted was a Jack of Spades showcase. So when I started out, I was only doing showcases with Jack of Spades. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you know, I was still doing what I do, putting the showcases together. Jack of Spades name was on it, you know. And then, of course, he would put somebody on the radio at the end of the show, type of thing like that. But it was an all-female. No, I'm lying. My very first one was a Suffolk showcase.
Okay.
So CEOP, XXL, they were doing the showcases at that time.
Hood
you know, they was kind of
right?
running the scene at that time. Yeah. And so they started doing what we call the 8 city showcases, where it would be a Suffolk show, Norfolk show, Portsmouth show, Newport News, so on and so forth. I was already on the scene at that point, you know, just a fan, just supporting everybody, going to all the shows, you know, like I was pretty popular on the scene at that point, but, you know, I didn't do anything. I just was a fan. And so, of course, so everybody knew me. So they were like, hey, you from Suffolk? You want to help us put together this showcase? So I did.
What venue was it at?
It was at Paradigm.
Paradigm.
Shout out to E.
Paradigm.
Right by Norfolk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right by Military Circle.
Okay.
So yeah, it was there. So I did that, and then my second show after that was I did an all-female showcase.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Amelie ENT. Mm-hmm. Can you take us through the story on how and why you started that business?
Okay. Well, I was already, you know, into the music scene. I had already started, you know, throwing the shows and this, that, and the third. So then, you know, it became a point where it's like, okay, you know, this is becoming a legit business. So, you know, I need to come up with a business name. And so, shout out to Show Flacco. Show Flacco is actually the one. Shout out Show Flacco. Yeah, he's actually the one who named my company, you know. So I'm on Facebook like, hey, y'all, you know, help me come up with a name of my company. I was trying to get my LLC. And my grandma had passed, and her name was Mildred. We call her Millie, though.
That's my grandma's name.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. So her name was Mildred. We call her Millie. And, you know, of course, you know, I was on social media, you know, with it. So everybody knew Mildred, Millie. So Show Flacco was like, name it after your grandma, you know, Amelie Entertainment. And that's what I did.
In honor of her.
Yeah, in honor of her.
That's dope. You wear many hats. Managing artists is one of them. Here we have NOSLIME SPAZZ. SPAZZ, tell us how you and Capri met and how you guys became a team. Like, what was that? What's that story like?
I met her at an open mic. I went to open mic and I was late. I was like late. It was almost full, and I was bugging her when I got there. It was so many people.
So you had already known about Capri?
Nah, I never.
Oh.
I just came home.
Oh, okay.
So my cousin had told me about her. I guess he was following her or whatever. but he was following her, and at that time, that's what I was running with. So he was like, yo, do this show. And I wasn't even trying to do it for real, but he was like, come do it. So when I came, I was late. It was like a lot of artists performing in front of me, and I just wanted to rap. I was bugging her. She was telling me, leave her alone. She was telling me, leave her alone. I was bugging her. She was like, your time gonna come, bro. Just wait. So my time came, I just snapped. But I really wanted to go way earlier. But I was, being the last one. And I guess, and I won. So me and another artist, we had one to open
Wicked,
up.
Wicked, yeah.
One to open up for her.
Mm-hmm.
What show was it?
It was one of my shows at Shaka's. This when Shaka's was open.
Oh, dang. Okay.
So that was like one of the gifts I was giving away because, that was one of the bigger shows, you know what I'm saying? Like that was a big concert where it'd be hundreds of people. So that was one of the gifts I was giving away at open mic to win the slot to open up for that show. I don't even remember which show it was, but it was one of my shows at Shaka's and he won.
Oh, you won that joint. NOSLIME SPAZZ. Like, how did you come up with that name?
It like no slime. It be like when I came home, a lot of people were saying slime, snakes.
Yeah.
So they, do it. So I just do the.
So like no snake, no snaking.
Like,
All right.
no snaking, you know what I mean? So,
Okay, I can respect that. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you from, and how you got started in music.
I'm from Norfolk. I got started in music because my daddy was a DJ.
Okay.
So he grew up in music. But I started rapping in the closet. That's what I first knew I could rap. When I did the One Blood remix instrumental. You know what I was doing instrumentals.
Yeah.
So I had tried it one day and I tried to rap and I let him hear it. They were like, oh, nah, you need to do it.
Okay.
But I ain't taking it serious until I got locked up and I really started performing in jail and stuff like that.
Okay.
I came home just like, if I did it in there, I know I can do it out here.
Gotcha. Who were some of your influences?
Like when I was locked up.
Well, just in general, like as coming up, like who did you like to listen to growing up?
What's his name? Family.
Family,
He was the first one that made me like fall in love with it. Cause I was a kid and I went to his video shoot and I seen
Which one was it? The rock and roll joint?
No, it was my trap phone.
The Beeper record?
Yeah, how'd it go?
Hit me on my beeper?
Yeah, hit me on my
Okay, yeah. Hit me on my beeper. Hit me on my beeper.
He out here, everybody, he got all the cars and girls out there. I'm like, damn, what he do? So he's like, real rapper.
Yeah.
I need to be doing what he do. So, yeah, it's all family, family.
Yeah, that's a dope dude. Have you ever been to any of the invasions? Yeah. Would she go to like different states and stuff?
Yeah, I've been to New York, DC,
Atlanta.
Yeah, New York, DC, Atlanta.
Okay, well, Pre, what's the reception like when you go to these out-of-town invasions? Like, how do the people take to everybody?
We run it every time.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's with no biasness. Like, I mean, I love Virginia music, but like I told you, I love music. So if you dope, you dope. But every invasion, like, we always the best. And people, they always show us love. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare. The New York invasions was the best. Like, they definitely... They loved us, you know what I'm saying? The crowd loved us.
They always say New York is a tough crowd.
Well, the promoter that I was, because when I do the invasions, I collab with other promoters. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Jones. The promoter that I did all of my New York invasions with, he passed away. So rest in peace to him. But the crowd that he brought, they loved us. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of their artists, network with our artists, made songs and all types of stuff. But their crowd, they loved us. They always showed us mad love. But, mostly everywhere we go, you know how some showcases are. Some people, but overall we get a lot of love.
You got to expect that a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
That's just how people is.
Right.
What do you hope to accomplish by doing these like out-of-town invasions?
Just, I feel like it's all about, rubbing shoulders. You don't never know who you're going to meet.
The networking part is important.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we just try to, it's like Virginia, this area anyway, I feel like it really ain't too much left I can do around here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the next thing to do is move around, just keep going to the different states, networking with these, promoters, these artists or whoever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, just spread our talent outside of the 757. That's the goal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just to be heard somewhere else, you know what I mean?
Nah, for sure. Yeah, that networking is very important.
Yeah.
Can you take us through a day in life of what it takes and what it involves on putting basically a showcase together? Like, how is that? I know it's nerve-wracking sometimes.
I mean,
Have you gotten it down to a science to where it goes a little bit more smooth than
I
it
mean,
used
yeah,
to?
you know, I've been doing this for years, so nowadays it is not as hard as it used to be because it's all about. I'm not one of those promoters who just put people on the roster. You know what I'm saying? And like, I just don't do that. Like
Careful selection.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I try to select carefully, and who I'm putting on the rosters together and just making sure you have a good quality event. So sometimes it can be. I mean, as far as putting it together is not difficult. Not for me, not anymore. But sometimes it can be difficult because there's so many artists. You know what I'm saying? And just trying to, filter through.
I know you
who
gotta
should
take
be on
it.
this
As soon
one.
as you come up with the idea and you put the information out, I know you gotta take a deep breath because you know.
Yeah,
it's about to-
inbox flooded, and 50 million
You're like,
inboxes,
all right,
50
here we
million
go.
comments, and it's like, yeah, it
Well,
definitely can be.
Your hard work pays off. You were recently nominated for an award at the Blensville Awards. Mm-hmm. Did you win that award? Oh, so
I did.
You did win? Okay.
Who
what was
else?
that? What was that feeling
Who
like?
else, Dre?
Poppy. That's what I'm talking about. Poppy.
Nah, it was a great. I mean, I had some good. It was some good nominees in my category. So shout out to all them, and they all work hard as well. But yeah, it was a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? It was a good feeling because of course as many years as I've done it, we haven't had any award shows around here. Miss
For a
Blends.
while, yeah.
She stopped.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't even. Like I've been to a Blensville before,
Right.
but I wasn't even throwing showcases at that time. I was just running with LaRon Bishop, and he was nominated for an award, and I remember going to one, but I wasn't like actually really on the scene as far as curating events and stuff. But yeah, it felt good. It felt good because I've been honored. And people show me love all the time, but it's just getting that award was
Ain't
kind of
that like
different.
winning though? You know
Yeah, that award was kind of
yeah,
different. It's like,
yeah.
wow, I'm the winner. You know what I mean? I still have my little trophy sitting on my desk at home right now. So it definitely was a good feeling. It definitely was a good feeling.
Okay, that's dope.
Shout out to Miss Blends. Shout out
Blends.
CEOP,
Blensville.
everybody, Hot 91, everybody that was a part.
Jazz Skizzle was a part of that too, right?
Who?
Jazz Skizzle?
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought he was a part of that. Shout out to him though.
Shout out to Jay Skizzle. I love
But
Skizzle.
like we say, we know Capri is a hard worker. So, Spaz, when you are in like creation mode as far as the music is concerned, do she micromanage you? Do she be on you, bro? Like,
Don't start, Dre.
like how does that process go when you making music? Like,
We fuss like more than we.
understood. She's not a yes woman though, right?
Exactly.
She
He think
just like,
everything
yeah, that's
dope.
dope. She
He
like,
think
nah.
he think everything dope, and he expect me to agree with it. No, bro. If I don't like it, I don't like it. And you know what he always said? Well, this such and such like it. I don't care what they like. I'm telling you what my opinion. Now I know my opinion don't always rule. I understand.
Right.
But yeah, we argue a lot. When it comes to.
But you could appreciate that though, right?
You
Because-
should.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
But, like anything I do, I send it through her first because she gonna give her honest opinion. So it's like,
Facts.
I don't need nobody around me just saying.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, and I think that's a problem.
Right.
It's not enough people telling their people like, hey, that ain't it.
That
They telling them everything go, and what comes with that is that inflated ego.
Right.
And you can't tell them nothing after that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
We got a lot of that.
That's been a major problem for a long time.
I try not to even give my opinion no more because it's like I have people that be like, first off, my time is very limited because like my life is just crazy. But so when I do get the opportunity to just sit back and get somebody or critique, like I feel like a lot of times, if it ain't what they want to hear, like they don't receive it right. So I just
And if we just had more of just take my constructive criticism with love instead of just looking at it like I'm dissing you.
Right.
I think a lot of artists would have been able to develop a little bit better.
Right.
Versus just staying whatever path they was on. But whatever. That's neither here nor there. You got a project set to be released soon titled NOSLIME. right?
The biggest.
The biggest. People been waiting, bro. It's been a while. What your last project was, what, 2021?
21, yeah.
Were you just like preparing and just getting ready for this? You just kind of been in like grind mode, trying to go through some experiences to talk about, stuff like that?
It was just like a situation where it's like, and I'm gonna say this because it's real. But it be situations where you become focused on rap so much, your life priorities be pushed to the back, and you start realizing every day you rap, but you can't get here because you ain't got no car, or you don't got nowhere to stay and stuff like that. So you gotta get your life together.
The priorities,
See
okay.
what I'm saying? So
I respect that.
you gotta get your priorities.
I respect that.
You can't be out here rapping and talking about you got this and that. You know what I mean? So
I respect that.
you gotta deal with real life when you
Right.
start rapping.
Your priorities and anything got to be set straight, for sure. Can we expect any features or anything like that on this project?
I got something, man.
Okay. Oh, so it's not wrapped up yet. You still okay.
I'm still going, but it's like I just wanna
Take your time and
crazy.
yeah.
I just gotta be crazy. It can't be no mid. It can't be nothing.
Nah,
Everything.
no
Even
more,
if I
no mid. We don't need no mid out here. There's a lot of mid out here right now.
It can be 3 days before. I just gotta keep recording, and you know what I mean? Till you get that done.
Because especially, when you've been like off the scene and not doing anything, like you lose your, like people don't care about you no more, you know what I'm saying? So you really got to come hard to make them care about.
How difficult is that?
Hmm?
How difficult is that? Like, say you had like some momentum going, right? And then you kind of fall back. Like, is that very difficult to try to gain that momentum back?
From what I see, absolutely. Like a lot of the artists that I see, at one point they had, they had the street, so they really was, and they come back. Like a lot of times, people don't care no more. They on to the next person. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a lot of
so
options.
it's very
a lot
difficult.
Of variety and options out here,
right? Because everybody making music, everybody rapping, everybody doing their thing. So
daily,
I think I think I'm not an artist, but from what I see, on the outside looking in, I definitely feel like it's definitely difficult to come back, from being up here to completely stopping to trying to get that buzz back.
Yeah.
I can't say is to get the buzz back, you gotta get in the street. You can't be on the internet and get your buzz back. You gotta it's new stuff going on. So you gotta get around the new stuff, the platforms. That'll help a lot of people because a lot of people follow the platforms. And now they're going like, damn, well, who is that? Oh, he used to snap, but he back. Okay, yeah. You gotta get outside with it.
Connect with the people.
Yeah,
Let them know I'm back.
Go back up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because I feel like the internet is a place where it's too many distractions.
It's too many lies.
So if you've been gone for a while, they don't even really know to come check you out for real.
Right.
You got a movie on Tubi. Titled Treason. How did that whole project come about?
She hit me.
Oh, what? Manager doing manager work. What was that experience like?
It was fun. I ain't want to rock no more. I just wanted to do movies.
Straight up.
That's how fun it was. Though. It's really fun. I like that.
So it's safe to say that you're gonna be looking into doing more film work.
More films.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I like more. I like doing movies more than rapping.
And we can find that on Tubi, right?
Yeah.
Treason. All right, that's
Treason.
what's
Shout
up.
out to Ice.
Ice.
Sure.
Yeah, he's dropping a new movie tonight, actually. Yeah, shout out to Ice.
For real? What's the name of the movie?
I don't know about it. I don't know that part. I can't remember.
But he is dropping.
Yeah, it's being premiered at a theater in Hampton tonight, and then it'll drop on platforms at a later date.
Okay.
I can't think of the name of it, but shout out to Ice.
Pre, what's some advice that you have for any aspiring artist?
Believe in yourself, number one. That's the main thing. Believe in yourself, because I always say a lot of artists be feeling like they believe in themselves, but to me, if you don't act like you believe in yourself, then you don't believe in yourself. Like, I feel like a lot of people really don't truly believe they can make it, you know what I'm saying, or they can make it to the next level. So, just believe in yourself. Push yourself, invest in yourself, network, promote yourself.
Invest and promote is major.
Yeah, promote yourself. Like, promote yourself is Because
You
it's
say
like
that every day.
Every day.
Have you promoted yourself today?
Every day.
I think you need to coin that phrase.
Now I need to.
For sure.
For sure, because that's the major key. Like, cause a lot of people out here sitting on hits, you know what I'm saying, but they don't either know how to promote themselves properly. Which I mean, there's no rule book to it. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
it's different ways.
It's different ways to create. You know what I'm saying?
It's not a set way to do it.
It's not a set way to do it, but you gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? You gotta try this. If this don't work, try that. You know what I mean? Because or else you'll be sitting on these hits and don't nobody know they exist.
Facts.
So.
And I always tell people, even if the song 2 years old, if nobody heard
it's still don't get me started on that.
It's still brand new. If
don't get me started on that, because that's the main thing that be bothering me about a lot of these artists. Like, in my opinion, they be having true hits. Like, I'm like, I know if the world could hear this, it would go crazy. This one of the ones. But then they move on, you know what I'm saying? They be putting out all kinds of stuff. It's like, nah, bro, this is the one right here. Who cares it's 2 years old?
Still do other music, but that one right there, I think you should be putting more money behind that, promoting that more, because I feel like that's one of the ones.
Yeah. But a lot of these, they don't believe in that. They feel like, that's old. They moving on to new ththings. And
the analogy I use is, I bought a pair of shoes last year, and I never wore them. They still brand new.
They still brand new. Because it's the same. If nobody ever heard it, you know, outside of, you know, your 10 friends, you know what I mean? Or your few people on the internet that follow you, like, come on.
So they should definitely focus on that one. Still create music, but that one right there, they should be putting a whole campaign behind it.
Right. Because I feel like, I don't know, I be wondering as an artist, like, do you know when you have that one? I'm not an artist, so I can't really answer that. But I be feeling like, do they really know that this is the one?
That's a good question. What you think, Spaz? Have you ever just like recorded 10 songs and out of them 10, you was like, you know what, this might be the one?
Most people's songs, the ones that be the ones they don't like.
That's facts.
And you know
that's
facts. What's your hit song? The people do.
That's true.
That's facts.
So like, the people will tell you which one. You can think that this the one. Any artist you ever interview or
you might like it, but everybody else might like that one.
They be like, well, I ain't even really like that joke, but shit, the people working there let me work.
That's a consistent story I've heard though from artists. They were like, man, I ain't really like that joint, but that be the one that take them over the top.
People choose your song.
And what better way for the people to hear your music than to perform at one of Capri's open mics?
And try to tell them.
Shout out, though.
Shout out. Come to open mic. A lot of people, you know, sometimes they feel like they big in an open mic. And at some point, you do get big in an open mic. You know what I'm saying? You have to grow. Like, you shouldn't be doing open mics for
what point is that?
10 years. I mean, it's to each his own. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. It ain't up to me to decide when you too big to come to open mic. It's up to you the artist.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you feel like you're not getting nothing out of it no more, then move on. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's just a personal thing. You know, with some people, my open mics, anybody tell you, I just had open mic, over 200 people, like, and that's regular.
So
you know what I'm saying?
200 people that at least heard your music.
Yeah, and these are just and they not all artists. You know what I mean? They're people. You know what I'm saying? They're fans. They're just people who coming out because they rock with me or somebody that's performing or whatever. But
artists can be fans too.
Absolutely, absolutely. But
I think we need more artists that are fans of other artists. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I see it a lot though. You know, some people I talk about that too. Like some people say, "Oh, it ain't no love around here," but I see a lot of artists showing a lot of love to a lot. This one right here, this guy promotes other people more than he promotes himself.
That's love.
All the time.
That's love.
I mean, it's love, but then at the same time, I used to get on them like, yo, bro, like, you got music too? Like, what you doing? Like, I'm all for showing love.
Post yours
but
too.
yeah, like, what's up?
For sure.
But he's one of them ones. Like, you know, like if he rock with you and you got some fire, that's all you look at his story, that's all you're going to see is other artists, you know what I mean? So I respect it, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? So.
All right, Pre, what's next for Capri?
I'm trying to figure it out. Honestly. Like,
you still doing invasions?
Yeah, for sure.
Still got the open mics popping.
Yeah, I just started them back up. You know what I'm saying? I had kind of got away from them. But
Can we get another challenge?
Another challenge
for the Love of VA joint.
Let's do it.
Can we get another one?
Let's do it. It brought out some people.
For
That
sure.
was dope.
Yeah, I definitely got more familiar with
yeah.
a lot of people that I
Who's
ain't even
who,
know.
right.
Yeah, I ain't even know.
It's a lot of artists in Virginia, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of dope ones, you know that. So even me, as long as I've been doing it and as many people that reach out to me, them challenges be bringing out people, I'm like, who is you? Like, where you come from? You know what I'm saying? Like, you fire. So I do enjoy the challenges.
That's a good way to definitely get some attention and spotlight.
For sure.
What about you, Spaz? Besides the project that you got set to be released, what's next for you?
I just want to do like more film,
More filming?
more content.
What kind of role you think you play the best? You be at home practicing and stuff, like
Yeah,
no.
but I be thinking like about my own little movies and stuff, like storytelling, like stuff that's interesting that people like. Yeah, I want to sit down and watch this. So like, you know how you come up. A lot of people come up in the same like part of the area, but in different ways. Like it's so much to talk
That's
about.
dope.
Like,
Ray's actually working on the script, so we plan on shooting a short film sometime this year, maybe.
I think I hear
Spaz is open for bookings. Yeah.
Gonna get you in there.
Get him in there.
You gonna love the idea, man. I guess my last question for you is: did you ever get that hundo from Av?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Av, she said she need that hundo, man.
I need my money. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you guys for coming to sit down with Vitamin Dope. This was actually dope. Y'all want to give out y'all social handles?
Yeah, for sure. Follow me on Instagram, Amelie Entertainment. That's AMILLYENT. And on Facebook, Capri Lawrence.
Mine is just Instagram, NOSLIME_SPAZZ. And Apple Music, NOSLIME SPAZZ. All platforms, NOSLIME SPAZZ.
No Slam dropping soon.
Yeah.
We got a release date for that?
Yeah, it's coming.
It's coming. That's all y'all need to know. That's what's up, man. Appreciate y'all. And we are out.